What's up YouTube, Tommy G here. I'm here to give you a different kind of video than you guys are used to seeing on my channel. Like I said in my last video, I believe it was, that I kind of, I want to bring more content, different kind of content to my channel, not just hookah, not just gaming. I kind of want to make it more of like a channel that, represents me and everything that I do. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that, seeing all the different kind of content that I bring to my channel. So today, obviously, you guys can see supplements. The fitness industry has been on a rise, probably for like the past, it's always been a big industry, but it seems to be becoming more mainstream in like the past, I'd say 6 to 7 years. So it's more commonly known, and it's a household known type thing, supplements and that kind of thing. So I'm just going to give you guys a run through of pretty much what I take. I've been seriously in and out of the gym for about probably 5 years now. I would consider I've been training. I take breaks here and there. I tend to hurt myself a lot, and then between my schedule, sometimes it's hard to keep a consistent. My work schedule, it makes it hard for me to keep a consistent schedule of going to the gym, or having to get my son from daycare or something like that. It's really hard for me, and but I try to do it as much as I possibly can. I'd say about a month ago, I was probably in the best shape of my life, size-wise, and unfortunately I hurt my shoulder, and I've dropped about 10 pounds in the past 3 weeks. So I kind of feel like I'm starting from scratch again, but it is what it is. So train hard, and you get hurt. So I'm just going to run you through here. I don't take, when I first started working out, I fed so much into marketing and to take this, get big muscles. I fed a lot into that, like I said, when I first started working out. But as I worked out and did my research and kind of trial and error of different supplements, I've kind of narrowed it down to just the simple ones that are have science behind them, and then that are proven to work, and that I've seen work, on my body over the course of time of using them. So I'll start out with creatine, just plain creatine monohydrate. It's 5 milligrams, or 5 grams per serving. You do like a loading phase for the first 5 days. You'll take it 3 times a day. It's 1 tablespoon is the serving size. And then after your 5th day, you just take it once a day. Doesn't really matter when. I take it at night. I have a alarm set on my phone when I take it. And creatine, some people say it doesn't give them any kind of effect. The effect that I see it on me is, it definitely helps me with my strength a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but I definitely notice it. An extra 5 or 10 pounds on my PRs when I'm cycling on creatine. And the other thing it also helps me out with is I definitely fill out a little bit more. Muscle wise, you can definitely kind of round you out a little bit more, or rounds me out a little bit more when I'm cycling on it. I'll do 2 to 3 months on it, and then I'll probably take a month off, and I do another 2 to 3 months on it. Right now I'm off. Been off for about, I kind of stopped because I got hurt, like I said. So my last cycle was kind of like a half a cycle, but as soon as I get back in the gym here in a week or so, I'll probably do another loading phase and get back to my normal schedule with just plain creatine monohydrate. I get the GNC product, or the GNC brand one. It's probably, if it's creatine monohydrate, no matter what company makes it, it's probably the cheapest supplement out there. Get this huge, I believe it's 50 servings, and it's like 10 to 12 bucks depending on where you get it exactly. So that's the first thing I take there. That's like a daily supplement. Next thing is amino acids. I take Alpha Amino by Cellicure. I'm a big fan of Cellicure. Mark Lobliner. I can never pronounce his last name right, but I'm sure you guys know who he is if you're into fitness. He's put a lot of money into research of amino acids, and a lot of his tests are done by reputable scientists or reputable colleges. One of them being Texas A&M, and they definitely have a lot of results. I take it intra-workout. You can pretty much take it anytime, but I definitely see the best results of taking it intra-workout, which means during my workout, I'll sip on it, and it definitely just helps you with your fatigue. Your muscles don't feel as sore after a set, and kind of just helps you, get those extra reps in, and kind of not take so much time in between sets to let that lactic acid build up. So when I first bought it, I took it before workouts. I would stack it with my pre-workout. I would also take it after in my post-workout shake, and I've definitely gotten the best results of sipping on it during my workout. So that's the amino acid. The one I take is Alpha Amino by Celicure. Blue raspberry, or icy blue ras, definitely the best flavor. Obviously the creatine is unflavored. Take it with juice. That's another thing I forgot to add with this. The key to creatine is taking it with juice, any kind of like fruit juice. I forget the name, the scientific word for it, but pretty much the creatine attaches to the sugar, and that kind of helps it transport it better to your muscles. If anyone knows that word, it's in the back of my head. Feel free to leave it down in the comments. Next up is my pre-workout. I normally take C4, or I've been taking Mr. Hyde lately. I take Mr. Hyde when I know I'm going to go like on like a hard, like a day I plan on going hard, maybe like trying to do a new PR or something like that. C4, it's a little bit less, has less stimulants in it compared to Mr. Hyde. So I'll take that on like leg day and stuff like that, because leg day I do deadlifts and squats, and that definitely takes the biggest toll on my body. It kind of gets my heart rate up there. So I like taking C4 opposed to Mr. Hyde, because C4 has a lot less caffeine in it. I'm just kind of scared. My heart pumping already from those intense workouts. Adding all that extra caffeine to it just kind of scares me a little bit. So I'll pretty much take Mr. Hyde on any day, on every day besides leg day, or a day I plan doing cardio. I'll take C4 or no pre-workout at all. Maybe just drinking black coffee. It all depends on how I feel. But I definitely stick with C4 and Mr. Hyde on my pre-workouts, and kind of stagger it and switch it up however I feel that day. Next up, which one should I do? I guess I'll do my protein. These are probably my two favorite. Again, the Celicure, like I said, one of my favorite companies, or the Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard. It's just a good, run-of-the-mill protein. I wouldn't say run-of-the-mill, actually. I say it's a high-grade protein, but it's definitely in the medium range as far as price. Same with Celicure. Bodybuilding.com always has a good deal. You get 6 pounds of protein and a canister of C4 for like $80. So that's normally what I pick up. I got my strawberry I use when I make my smoothies or my shakes. I'll usually use the strawberry protein, and then in the the gold standard here, I got chocolate, and I'll use this for my post workout. I'll just mix it with some water, and that's it. I really don't use this for strawberries for my shakes. The chocolates for when I just drink straight protein. And last but not least is the Hypercarb Complex. It's just a complex of carbs. Waxy maize is probably the most common one in here that you guys know. And I'll use this. I'll put a scoop or two of it with my chocolate protein in my post-workout, right after I work out. That 30-minute window you have there. Carbs just kind of puts the protein on a fast track, leads it right to your muscles. Kind of like the sugar and the creatine is kind of how the protein and the carbs work. So there's that like I said before, there's that 30 minute to an hour window of right after a workout to where your muscles are thriving for protein. So you want to obviously drink your post workout shake, add some carbs to it to make sure the protein gets there and doesn't you get the best effect and the best results out of your workout. So besides these, I didn't really bring everything in my closet, but I take my my multivitamin, my fish oil, take some CLAs, the normal. Like I said, once I kind of broke it down to the bare minimum and the stuff I know that works, as far as supplements go, I definitely started seeing the best results. And honestly, as far as results, the most important thing is diet. If you're not eating clean, if you're not eating right, depending on if you're trying to cut weight and get fit, if you're trying to build mass and look like a bodybuilder type physique, all that really depends on your diet, and that's the most important thing. And that's what I didn't do when I first started working out. I thought the more supplements I took, the bigger I'd get. Honestly, it's the exact opposite. Supplements, the words, you're supplementing, so you can get all this stuff from food. Well, not the pre-workout, but you know what I mean. So obviously, food is the best way and the cleanest way to get those nutrition and the vitamins that you need. These are just here to kind of help you out. The protein powder, it's less to digest, so it gets in your system faster. That's why it's good to drink a post-workout shake. opposed to eating a piece of chicken, because by the time your body digests that chicken, you know, you're outside of that 30-minute to 60-minute window. So any more questions, guys? I hope gave you a little bit of information, gave you guys some ideas of supplements. Maybe you know, you guys are taking all those supplements that I took back in the day, and you know, maybe your body reacts just like mine does, and this is all you need. You know, pre-workout, your protein, your carbs, and amino acids, and your creatine, and you know, that's all you need. And these are all supplements that is backed by science. You know, there's no what do they call it? So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and you know, any more questions, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I appreciate you guys for watching, and until next time,